Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jirbie from Couchwasabi. So for today's video, I will be sharing with you on how you can be a certified aromatherapist. So when I announced I finally graduated from my level 1 course, a couple of you asked me on how to become a certified aromatherapist. So if you want to learn how to become one, please keep watching. Alright, so this is going to be a chit-chat video and I will just be walking you through how I did my selection process as regards to the school that I chose to become a certified aromatherapist. Basically, my road to become a certified aromatherapist, okay? So, last year, I'm not sure if you've been following this channel for quite a while, but you may notice that I conduct a lot of essential oil workshops, and I initially had this exclusively for Young Living, but towards the end, I kind of expanded and like to use a lot of brands. Since I'm formally enrolled in the course and at school, we are encouraged to try as many brands as we can, and we actually have like a list of preferred like brands. But then again, even when you check that list, wala doon kilala natin. So there are a lot of good brands out there in the world, and I encourage my community not to restrict themselves in one brand. So there's so much for you to discover, and so discover. Okay, so last year I decided to formally enroll in the course, and when I was deciding on which school that I should finish my course with, I actually picked from Australia, from South Korea, and from the US. I wanted it. Wala kasi in the Philippines. There's no certified aromatherapist course here in the Philippines. Nobody's offering that. And so you really have to take it from abroad. And while I was doing my selection process, I was considering Australia because I thought it's kind of a Western setting, pero it's the nearest. South Korea, because I go a lot there, so it's gonna be easy. But then I realized maybe the language barrier would make it difficult for me to finish it. I don't know, so eventually I let that go. And then I discovered two schools from the United States. I think the most popular ones are these two. So it's Aromahead and New York Institute of Aromatic Studies. I know a lot of people who has taken their certified aromatherapist course at Aromahead because I think it's the more popular. I really don't know. It's a popular online certification institution for being a certified aromatherapist. But I really don't want to be studying it from a purely online setting. It's important for me. It was important for me to take it in a proper institution, meaning somewhere that has a physical school. And that's what made me decide to enroll at New York Institute of Aromatic Studies, even if it's a little more expensive. It's more expensive than Aromahead, but I just like the idea that there's a school that I can go to. Like for example, if I go to the States, there's a school that I can visit, and I can physically meet the teachers and physically check out everything. So that's what I want. That's why I enrolled at New York Institute of Aromatic Studies, and I'm very, very happy that I did. Because I feel that the learning experience that I've had is really enjoyable and immense. And even if I paid a little higher than what I should have paid at the other school, I feel that it was all worth it. Finishing the level 1 course would entail me to finish all the exams for every modules, and there are 11 modules. I heard sa Aromahead mas konti. So it's I don't know, medyo mas marami kang inaaral. I didn't see the curriculum from Aromahead, so I really can't compare apples to apples, but we have 11 modules, and you have to take the exam, and you pass the exam before you move on to the next module. And then you have to finish 5 case studies, a final exam, a final paper, and I think that's it. So when I enrolled with Aromahead, I took my level 1 and my level 2 nasabay. I enrolled at both. I haven't started with my level 2, so I just finished level 1, and I'm very happy because my final grade for my level 1 course is 100. So it's like the highest grade that you can ever get. And my case study rating or mark was just sent to me yesterday lang, and I got a 98, so which is also cool because it's also high for 5 case studies. That's the overall rating for my case study. So I got pretty much a high score, and I'm very happy with that. And yeah, and another thing that I like about my school is that they would give you your physical diploma, not just an electronic copy. So it's kind of important also for me to have like that real thing, not just a printout. Kasi, I don't know, it looks more legit that way, you know. So I am excited to get it. The school already asked for my mailing details so that they would ship me my certificate, and I also got a free signed book from Amy Golfer, so I'm excited for that too. The book I got is just an incentive, so I don't think it's like given to a lot of students. And I've also enrolled with a lot of other courses from the school. So aside from my level 1 and level 2, which is French aromatherapy, I also took up urbanism with them. I'm still taking up another course, which is botanical beauties with them. And I've taken a lot of, they have a lot of other interesting courses. I think same with Aromahead, but I just enjoy my experience at New York Institute of Aromatic Studies. So I like enrolling in a lot of their courses, and I like the way they do things. Although, to be honest, I've attended both of the school's free introduction course, and if you are someone who's not really into studying, like if you get bored easily, you wouldn't want to study at New York Institute of Aromatic Studies simply because the videos are much more lecture type versus Aromahead. Aromahead presents things in a more, I guess, engaging way, fun way. I really don't know. So if you are someone na parang casually using essential oils and you just want to be certified and all that, you go with Aromahead. But if you are like a nerd, like me, or you're like really into reading and studying and everything, go to Aromahead. You'd love it. There's so many information. You would be, I don't know, thrown in a pool of information, and you will just be like a sponge, like sucking everything up. So parang ganun ang nangyari sa akin. That's why I was really happy to graduate with a really high mark, and I was really happy to, what's that? It was a really like elating experience when I got my final grade, and I don't know, I'm just so happy about it. I mean, it's like 11 months of studying and it's finally over. But it's not really over because I'm still taking up my level 2 and another course right now. But I'm really enjoying, and I'm just really happy. Ayun, so if you guys have any questions on how to become a certified aromatherapist, you just have to take a course. I think with a minimum of 50 hours, I'm not so sure. That's the NAHA requirement. So, my school, New York Institute of Aromatic Studies, and Aromahead, they are both NAHA certified schools. So, either way, whichever you pick, you will be a NAHA accredited level 1 certified aromatherapist. Being a level 1 certified aromatherapist, it enables you to have that mastery on the common essential oils. I think we were given like 20 to 24 essential oils to study. And those are the most basic ones. I'm not sure kung ano oils na inaaral sa Aromahead, but with mine, since I deal with a lot of oils on a daily basis, because I do a lot of workshops and it's part of my interest, so I learn to cover a lot of oils in the span of the past year. I think that is also one of the input of my case study rating. Like the teacher who graded it was happy with the ingredients that I chose for my case studies. Kasi some of the ingredients I picked are not part of the module, but parang sabi niya, I'm happy that you picked this kasi parang I know how to handle the oil even if it's not part of the module yet. Parang ganun yun nangyari. So I'm just very happy with how my course turned out, and if you want to be a certified aromatherapist, please do so. I encourage everyone to take the course if you have the money don't scrimp on yourself. It's best to know the proper essential oil safety. It's better that you are responsible with your hobby, because everything starts with a hobby. I started with my essential oil as a hobby, and then I realized that people now look up to me and I have to be more responsible about it. That's why I took the course formally. And if I have like a follower, or if I have someone who wanted to know more about it, I would love to like guide you on how you can be one. You just have to go to either Aromahead or New York Institute of Aromatic Studies and take up your certification. Kaya yun. I'm not gonna say it's easy. It wasn't. It took me 11 months, and that 11 months is like, it's like on top of all the things that I'm handling. So, like I always say, in a day, in a week, I handle a lot of things. I wear so many hats. So, finishing it in 11 months is already an achievement for me. I honestly never thought I'd finish it in less than a year, because most people finish it at a longer time. Although I know someone who was able to finish it in 4 months. Hey, Beatrix! So she's like my batchmate in school, and she's based in Hong Kong, and she makes a lot of wonderful like handmade stuff. You can follow her at Mindfulness Jewels. I will put it here. She is my batchmate in school, and she is so cool to finish it in 4 months. And when she did, I was like, oh my god, when will I finish mine? And I'm just so happy I was able to finish mine in 11 months. Again, it's not an easy ordeal, but with hard work, you guys can finish it. There are exams for every chapter that you have to finish, but the exams are not that hard. Or maybe because I kind of know my way around essential oils na. There's like the chemistry part, which I didn't really like. I took a lot of time on that part, but in all the other parts, I was able to like handle very, very easily. So yun lang, it's nice kasi right now I feel happy kasi I know the, I guess, nights, the times that I've spent to read each and every module, and the times that I've spent lagging behind that chemistry chapter. So it's just a happy feeling to be able to finish it and to be able to graduate in flying colors, as they say, and to be able to move on to my level 2. So my level 2, as you may or may not know, is French aromatherapy, and I'm very excited to start with that. But right now, I'm still taking up another course kasi I decided to focus my attention on the other course first, because I am launching a new product for Danti Court, and the things that I'm going to be learning with that, I can apply to my new product launches, and it can also be my case study. So yun, going back to level 1, a lot of people say na they took the longest time with their case study, but to me, it was very, very fast. I honestly finished 5 case studies in one afternoon, in one sitting. Simply because all throughout this 11-month period, I've already been doing, like, practicing aromatherapy to a lot of people. I'm not sure if you follow my oily Instagram account. It's Happy Oiler PH. So I post a lot of stuff there, and I listen to my followers and I give advice to them through that. And I already use essential oil as a supplementary thing to my health. Essential oils aren't supposed to cure anything. It's just a supplement for a better health. I've already been doing that. I've met a lot of people and shared some of my blends with them, and they've shared back their feedback, how it worked amazingly for them, and I kept all those feedback all through that period of 11 months. So when I got to the point that I had to finish my case studies, all I had to do was sit down, pull out all my screenshots and feedback, and translate everything into words, into documents. So I was able to finish my case studies in one sitting, and I was really proud of that because it's such a, I guess, efficient way of handling it. And I finished reading, like for example, I finished reading today, then I finished my case studies the next day, and then I submitted everything the next day. Tapos I was graded na with my other things, and then I was graded with my case studies after a week. So ganun, it was very, very fast, and it was really, really amazing. My advice to you is that ganun din, you can do that. Ipunin mo na yung mga possible case studies mo. I've made a lot of like blends and products, and I've shared it a lot for free for my subscribers. If hindi ko kilala, they get it from me. I've shared it a lot with my friends, with my relatives. I made them try so many things. And I kept all their information. I mean, their feedback. And, yun. Although in the case study, everything is like changed. The names are changed para anonymous. Some of them I've changed, but some of them I retained. Kasi konti lang naman yung information sa case study. So, yun. Yun lang. You just have to finish 5 case studies. A lot of them said it took them a while to finish. I had it easy because I've been compiling feedback and information and doing all the testing in the past 11 months. And yun, also these things that I'm doing right now, like itong vegan deodorant, which I will talk about in another video, and I will be launching very, 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 very soon, and I'm excited. It's part of the course that I'm taking also. So that's what I do. I kind of do things, I make family try it. If it works with them, then I let friends and other people try it. If it works amazingly, then it will go to my case. So it's a nice strategy, and you can also do that. Yun lang. Ayun. So if you want to have it easy, maybe you can go with Aromahead. I heard they have fewer modules. Not sure how they go through with their curriculum, but if you want to sit down and have more, I guess, mastery, I don't know, kasi mas maraming coverage, I think, yung kay New York Institute of Aromatic Studies, and you can go to the school that I went to. I am very proud that I went to that school. I feel that it's the right choice. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope this inspired you to formally take the course. I would love to have more of my followers taking up the course, simply because I don't know, I want to promote responsible usage, and the more people playing this field, the more formally trained or formally educated people doing aromatherapy in the Philippines, the better. So that slowly we remove all those people practicing improper usage, irresponsible usage, and it's safer for everyone. If you have any questions about this, don't forget to leave them down through the comments or hit me up through my social media accounts. I'm online most of the time. If I don't answer it, it's because I'm busy. I'm doing a lot of things, but I answer to them as soon as I can. Yeah, you leave your comments down below. I'll answer them, and if ever you decide to enroll, I would love to know. Please let me know kung anong school yung na-decide mo. And, I don't know, let's update each other, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!